Hello viewers, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Views and Opinion on MCCP-TV, where your voice matters. My name is Olama Vivian Chinana. On this episode, we'll bring you the review of our program so far. Views and Opinion is a program where we treat topical issues that affect the society. It is a collective views of the people on issues that affect both the rich and the poor. Views and Opinion is a weekly program that airs in all our platforms every Tuesday of the week. Our main goal is to bring people's empathy alongside government rationality. On Views and Opinion, we have dealt with cardinal issues such as police brutality, demolition exercise, dividends of democracy, and many more. Here are the highlights.
Leaders have failed us. They have actually failed us. They said we are leaders of tomorrow. I am going old, I'm growing old without doing that.
Let me ask some of us here, how many years was Buhari our president the first time he ruled this country? How many years was Kawan? They were all 30-something years. Some of us are 38 above. Still, they are still ruling us.
The president acknowledged the fact that there were killings and expressed his regrets, deep, heartfelt sympathy for all those who lost their lives and so on. One ordinary had expected him to touch on the issue of the Lekki shooting and so on. But again, I'm happy. Just today, the presidential advisor on information on media has just come out to say that that issue will still be addressed. That the president did not mention him in his address does not mean that it wouldn't be addressed. But all said and done, I expect those who advise the president, especially his speech writers, to always acknowledge the fact that whenever you are writing, you feel the pulse of the people.
The annoying part is that no one is even advising him. I don't think people advise him. If at least he has family, he has a wife, he has children, educated children for that matter. At least when you are making a speech, you advise, even if your parent is going wrong, there is a way you even advise your father that this is not it. At least they are online, they are on social media, they see people's complaints and all whatnot. So why is he not getting? Is it that he doesn't? Anyway, they said it's not. I'm sorry. Let me retrieve that one.
Democracy means government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And I know that this is something that we borrowed from the outside country. But it's quite unfortunate that we are doing the exact opposite of what it should be.
We've not really come to understand that democracy should be a way of life.
Compared to other countries, I think other countries, they practice democracy more than Nigeria. Here, government takes their own decision on their own without consulting the views of the masses.
We still need to give the present leadership under President Muhammadu Buhari little more chance to carry on the good works he's doing.
The coronavirus is called novel coronavirus because it's new. It is the kind of virus that people have never seen before, and the way it is behaving has never been experienced by people before.
Being a novel virus, a new disease, the healthcare professionals, scientists, lab scientists and other pharmacists, people needed to understudy the virus.
Just like in every other part of the world, the coronavirus, the impact has been very devastating. It's led to a lot of introspection. Let's take, for instance, a country like Nigeria. The coronavirus has exposed 110% the very, very bad, defective health system we have.
Some countries and states avoided strict lockdowns because of their collateral damage and unpopularity. Did those jurisdictions suffer rampant spread of COVID-19, overwhelmed hospitals, or massive deaths? It appears not. According to Worldometer, states in the US following strict lockdowns in the winter of 2020 had more COVID-19 deaths per million, 1,558, than non-lockdown states, 1,475.
it shouldn't be total lockdown because people's means of livelihood are being affected. So government should always find a way of curtailing this thing, and the citizenry as well should also find a way of staying safe.
I submit to you that for there to be a true evangelism, the whole world necessarily would have to surrender to the self-emptying construct laid down in the Christological hymn of Philippians chapter 2.
Banning of Twitter in Nigeria is quite appalling. It's something that I cannot, adopt.
Disconnected us from most part of the world. Most people that don't know how to make use of that VPN, or those that make use of it, they're having difficulties. You understand? They can't really move on.
So many people on Twitter that are doing business on Twitter, and the banning has affected their businesses. They could not tweet, they could not market their business again. Even I myself have Twitter, but this ban, I can't access it.
I'm not a Twitter fan, but the ban on Twitter, I don't think is necessary.
A new world means a life of purpose. A new world means building a world that can accommodate, a world that is more that thinks more of the future than of the present.
A world where everyone will pick up a tune and sing whenever you find yourself being driven to a point of depression.
A world where gender equality thrives, where women are included, where there is no misogyny and patriarchy, where systems that oppress women are dismantled.
A world where there's possibility for each and every one of us, for the according to one of the speakers, they say differently abled persons.
When a new government comes, there will be some certain things you have to correct.
This is shop, our container, me and my wife will stay here, we'll do she sells their provision, and I also sell my motor engine oil.
I took out my phone to call my mom and also video, and they connected my phone and seized it. I had to use my transport money, which I used to go to school, to bail my phone. I gave them 600 naira my transport from here to Federal Polytechnic.
The pharmacists will continue to suffer until Christ comes. That is my own observation.
We arrange this town the way it should. We will enjoy it.
On this episode of Views and Opinion, we practically left the studio and we're in the market to get you the prices of household commodities as we approach the Yuletide. We are in World Bank Market right now to get you first-hand information on your shopping options. Come along with us.
The fresh one is 500. Then the smoke one is 600 because we buy firewood.
100 naira 120. From 100 naira to 150. This one 200. Now, even say last day we saw this one 200. This one 250, 300. But the thing has reduced to 200. So want the thing to enter the normal price 120 back there. This one 100 naira.
We can give you now for 4,000. Yes, but before it's not like that. At least before you can get this size at 3,000.
It costs more because now so we take buy, so now so we go take sell.
Now so it been the cost before the price change.
The thing they cheap before, but how where they come close border? This thing now where we they sell 1,500 now before now 800, 900, 1,000. But how the thing come go up? Even self, this 1,500 where they sell. Now 100 naira, sometimes 150. Now it be my gain for inside.
There have been rumors flying around. Maybe the marketers are holding because some say the marketers have issue with the federal government.
Some other petrol stations are selling 250. I'm here, I don't know. I have not found out, but they say they are selling 165.
The here is 500. So we bought the fuel from Elele, River State.
People are suffering up and down, even to pay transport now.
The Constitution of Nigeria will have freedom of speech, freedom of communication, right to religion, and so many rights.
which freedom of speech is one of them.
So of what use is the freedom of speech, of what use the social media if you do not let them actually, air their views, right? Everything done in excess becomes bad. I admit to that fact, okay?
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the highlight of those views and opinions. On this program, we insist that your voice matters. Whatever opinion that can better the lives of the people, please be bold enough to leave your comment in our comment section. If there are topical issues you need us to talk about, feel free, we will consider it. We thank all those who have stayed loyal to us in the course of this program. We promise to go extra mile to keep you informed and educated. Keep a date with us next week as we bring you another interesting episode. I remain your anchor, Olama Vivian Chinana. God bless you.